the sold out Cartier exhibition at the V&A actually worth it? Let me tell you about my experience. This exhibition starts off by talking about the Cartier brothers, and they're just these French brothers who joined together to form Cartier. You even get to see personalized letters. And then bang, you walk in, the first thing you see is this absolutely stunning tiara. It was absolutely breathtaking. But then after that, things got hectic. The next two rooms were packed, and I mean shoulder to shoulder packed. It was difficult to actually see anything. You'd be standing patiently in line, and people in front of you would just be chatting about their personal lives, whilst like face to face with the display. I'm like, oh my god, babe, please, honey, take that conversation elsewhere. All right, let me please see. I ended up just like skipping, waiting in line like everyone else, and literally just standing right at the back and zooming in. You know, I couldn't really come to the front and read, which I personally was really upset about. But if I ended up staying in line, I would be there for hours. But when you do get a glimpse, wow, the craftsmanship, the colours, the detail, it was incredible. The exhibition explores Cartier global inspiration from Indian artistry to Egyptian motifs, and you really get a sense of how international their designs became. And then, of course, you'd get to see pieces worn by royalty and also pieces worn on movie sets, but especially like older movies. So, for instance, we got to see jewellery worn by Grace Kelly in her final movie before she became Princess of Monaco, and also got to see pieces worn by Elizabeth Taylor in her films, and I thought that was so cool. And then in the final room, which was my favorite, I am such a girly girl and I adore tiaras. Tiaras are my favorite jewelry pieces. If I could wear one every single day, I would. And if I was a princess, trust me, you would know, okay? I'd be sleeping in a tiara. So I loved getting to see the tiaras as the final room. Unfortunately, there was like loads of fingerprints, which I know is such like a first world problem, but all those fingerprints was like, ew, I just want to see the tiara in all its glory. And of course, you finish off with a severely overpriced gift shop. Now, overall, my experience, unfortunately, I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I'd hoped, mainly because it was just packed to the brim, especially in the first few rooms. But despite that, it was still fascinating to see, and I'm really glad I got to see it before it ends. So was this exhibition worth it? I'm going to be mean and say no, because I don't like crowded places. I hate it. I'm claustrophobic, babe. Claustrophobic. But it was an absolutely stunning exhibition to see, and I'm so grateful I got to see it in person.